So I just got word that our sofa just got delivered right there. So I was on my way out to cut Nelson's hair because he's looking a little bit too scraggly for the pictures today. And got the notification it's here, so we'll have to put it together later on. So today's been a little crazy, and yes, I totally am like doing this right now because my eyes are burning. I can't put my contacts in, and the bright sun is hurting so bad, and I don't have any of those transition lenses, so I just put my sunglasses right over. All right, so I'm excited because a gentleman who we hired to do this like cabinet shelving unit for us came and installed this. And unfortunately, I wasn't here when he was installing it. I was picking up the kids. Nelson stayed behind to help him and adjust anything, you know, if necessary. So I didn't get any footage of that, but it's in, and I'm so excited because it looks so good. There's so much storage, and they're wider than I had envisioned even. So I'm glad Nelson was able to do this last night. Put these boards up as well as the exhaust fan. So as you can see, it just goes right in. It's attached. He says he was going to come back and fill in these holes and stuff. Nelson still needs to put the paneling here, just like that kind of paneling. So we'll have the walls covered, and then he'll finish the ceiling and then put the boards for the tiles to go in. So that's really exciting. I'm so happy with how the exhaust situation turned out. It's up there, it's perfect, it's centralized in the bathroom, and we run it right behind there through the rafters and out the back of the cabinet. So it worked out perfect. We didn't want to have to go through the roof. It's a metal roof. We didn't want to give it any reason to leak possibly in the future, which is why we ran it out the side of the building instead of up and out the roof. So that's why we went that route, but it all worked out. Nelson will be putting a little bit more 2x4s to reinforce this corner back here so that when the tile boards go up, there's a place to attach. But I am so excited. This means we can really start working on this bathroom now and get everything, you know, tightened up. Once the board goes in, he'll also put the rest of the paneling on these walls, and we can start tiling. I am so excited. And then I didn't even get to prep any kind of like dinner or anything. I have no idea what we're gonna do. All I know is that I feel absolutely terrible. I have so much sinus pain. I still have, my ear is partially stopped up. The antibiotics are working, but I know I have a good ways to go. At least the ear is not as painful, but I woke up this morning like with my sinuses completely inflamed. I felt like somebody had punched me in the face. And and so I've just been dealing with that pain all day and just kind of just blowing my nose, getting rid of as much junk as possible. But my gums, my face, my forehead, my eyes, everything hurts. And I can't even wear contacts or glasses today. Nelson's going to drive us. Of course, I don't have like really bad vision. It's just to be able to see far away correctly. And so Nelson's going to be driving us. I'm just not going to wear my contacts or anything because I know the minute I put those on, my eyes are going to turn red. They have been burning all day. So I absolutely hate that I have to do a photo shoot feeling this way, but I already canceled, or I postponed once. We were supposed to do this last Tuesday, but last Tuesday we were all sick too, and the kids were in really rough shape. At least I'm the one that's like really bad right now, and it's an ear infection, and you know, so hopefully, you know, it's just me. It's not something that I can, you know, pass on. I'm hoping I don't, but I'll just, you know, stay away from the photographer. She knows we've been under the weather, and that's why we postponed it last time. But I hate to do it again. Like, I don't want her to think that I'm some sort of flake because that's something that I can't stand. That's not who I am. I already felt terrible the first time I had to postpone it. And luckily, she had a cancellation today, which was a week from last week when we were supposed to do it. And and she was able to fit us in. So I don't have much time left. And we really have to focus on this. So this is the week that it's got to get done. Nelson's taking a shower. I already cut his hair. And so he's ready to go because he was looking too scraggly for the photos. He says, "Oh, I'll just, fix it up." And I'm like, "No, you have to look good for the photos. If there's anything that you're going to do for me is look good for the photo." So the kids are taking quick showers. I've got to get the girls' hairs done. And yeah, we just all have to get dressed. I have to finish putting my makeup on. And we're just going to head out, take the photos. I don't know if we're going to go somewhere to eat. I don't know what we're going to do, but we'll have some snacks before we head out so that the kids aren't, starving. And then, we'll go from there. It's just, I just want to go to bed and I want to stay in bed for like 3 days straight. And I know I can't. Yeah, so that's kind of what's going on right now. Now, back there, as you can see, there's no paneling and nothing. And please ignore the fly trap. It's disgusting, but it works, as you can see by all the flies on it. Back there is going to be our fireplace and bookshelves on either side. The gentleman was going to have to wait till like maybe the second week in October in order to start them. But he said that his other project that he was going to be working on is delayed, so he can start by Friday of this week, and that's just 2 more days. So Nelson and I have to get that part started. And basically, what we need to do is we have the cabinets and everything already. But what we need to do is put the base cabinets, because we bought pre-made cabinets already. We figured we'll just go ahead and go that route. We have cabinets to install here, cabinets to install there, and then the center is going to be the fireplace. So Nelson needs to put the cabinets in here as well as the countertop, or so to speak, on top of the cabinet. And then he's going to come in and he's going to put in the shelves that I had him do for the top part of it. And then he's going to actually build out the center, which is the fireplace surround that we had kind of drew up for him and showed him how we wanted it. That's basically going to be what he's going to do for us. Nelson and I are going to end up tiling the bottom with these bricks that we brought from our last house. And we're going to be putting like cement board on the ground and putting real brick on the surround of the fireplace because Nelson does want a wood burning stove here. Because of the storms and the power outages and all the stuff that we've experienced up here during the winter and even during, the summertime, Nelson really wants to have a wood stove. He wants to make sure that if anything happens, we have any bad storms this winter, that we can heat the cottage up and not have to worry about electricity. Even though he is wiring the cottage to have direct access to a generator. So, just a lot of things that we've just kind of been thinking and putting in mind whenever we've been building this out and thinking, what is it that we really need? And how this place needs to function just in case anything arises. So that's going to be started by the end of the week. Again, something else that we thought was going to take another couple weeks to do. I'm really happy about that though, because it gets done sooner. Something else gets tackled. And I told Nelson, I said, "Man, all of a sudden these projects are getting done really fast." So it's just really nice to see so much more progress getting done, taken care of, and just items on our list that are getting knocked out. It's very important to us to get that stuff done because I don't know. I feel like the baby might come a little soon and I don't want to be caught off guard if that is the case. So hopefully we'll get all these things done, the big major things done before any action happens.